morning, Daily Whaley. Did you stay in there all night? Did you get hot? Hello. Good morning, little man. Oh, beautiful boy. Hello. Dad tucked you in there last night, didn't I? That means that Chipster Whipster is still in there. There he is. Good morning, Chipster Whipster. Oh, these beautiful boys. Well, good morning. It's April Fool's Day. It's quite apt, really. Had a fantastic cruise yesterday. Yeah, it's Thursday. Is it Thursday? I can't even remember what day it is, you know. I think it's Thursday. Yes, it is Thursday. Fantastic cruise yesterday, but when I got back, and this is no April Fool's, I can assure you, when I got back, I had a phone call from my boss, and unfortunately, Tatton Hall Marina has decided to close the chandlery. They're not going to reopen for the foreseeable future. So that means I'm out of work. I've lost my job last night. So the future is very... very bleak. I really don't know what to do. I don't claim anything. I'm going to have to look into it. I've only ever done it once and it nearly put me in hospital, the stress of doing it all. So I don't know what I'm going to do, to be honest with you. I've had to open up my Patreon. I've had to. I haven't got a choice. That was the first option as soon as Ian found out. He said, you've got to launch your Patreon, mate. He said, you've got to do it. And of course I agreed. I don't really have a choice. I have to eat. And I've had to launch it and I don't want to. And it doesn't make... Honestly, you don't have to. Nobody has to join at all. And the videos will just keep coming out. So don't feel obliged. Nobody's obliged at all. It's just one of them I've got to do to try and put food on the table. And keep the boat on the water. But I'm wondering what's coming next. I keep going over these hurdles and trying to get through them. It's getting hard. Sorry about that. Yeah, Ian had organised another cruise today. We are going to the Cheshire Cat, which is a 2-hour cruise there. Well, by the time we wind, it's probably about a 5-hour cruise there and back. Just to give the boats a run and to do us good. But that was before I had the news last night. I've just messaged Ian to say I'm not going, but I feel like I'm letting people down because on his 24/7 feed last night, he had 62 people at one point watching and everyone really, really enjoyed it. And I know people are in a worse mess than me. And it's good for them. So I'm going to try and get ready. Got 2 little boys here that still need a walk. I've still got to get my breakfast. And of course I've got to get the boat ready. It's 9:05 now. I've got 25 minutes to do all that. If I can do it, I'll cruise. Yeah, I don't think I'm really in the mood to go out, but I know there's people waiting. I've got about 10 minutes now to get back, get my breakfast, get the boat ready. I mean, the boat won't take long, but getting my head in the right place will this morning. It's, I just don't know what's going to come next with me. I really don't. At least if I'm getting all this stuff out the way in one go, surely nothing else can come my way, can it? Surely not. I was just planning when they open the chandlery again, coming back into the marina. Getting on with my life. I've got some phone calls to make. So there's Ian just untying and just got hold of their boat. And Dale's digging. Bit of a difference this morning than yesterday. It's not cold, but there's a bit of a breeze blowing. Yeah, the best thing I can do today is take chugs out, go out, have a cruise, have today just to try and blow the cobwebs and get over the shock I don't know whether it's a shock, but I think part of me was expecting it. It wasn't a very busy chandlery anyway, so I can't really blame them. Well, it does feel like the sun's trying to come out a little bit, which should brighten things up a little bit. April Fool's Day, eh? It's unbelievable, isn't it? I know a couple of years ago I lost my job on my birthday. Oh, God. You gotta laugh, you couldn't write this. You just couldn't write it. Yeah, when we go under that bridge, you know, we're approaching the Golden Nook, or the Nook moorings. Lots of boats here, lovely linear moorings. Yeah, I've never counted the boats here, but on average it takes about 40-45 minutes to actually get past them all. And it does put a lot on your time, because obviously you've got to respect them and go on tick over as you go past them, which on a windy day you sometimes can't do. Because it's very flat here, you're right in the heart of the Cheshire Plains, and the wind just howls across here when it's windy, and inevitably it's blowing from that direction and blowing you straight towards the moored boats. I don't think anything's moored there for a while. Oh, we've got doggies. And that means my doggies are going to go off on one. Their own little way of saying hello. There's Mark! How you doing, Mark? We're free! How you doing, mate?
Alright,
good! Hand out, hands! Okay, mate, well, we're going back to the marina, but we will be out soon, Thursday. See you later! was nice. I was going past their boat, I could see the chimney was on, but there was no sign of life, so I didn't want to honk my horn. But Mark came out of the boat and Angela came out of the butty. They've got a lovely company called Curtains 4. They are on Facebook, and they make obviously curtains and furnishings, fabrics, bungs for your boat, everything. In fact, Minimalist and several vloggers have their merchandise, and they're excellent quality. May pay a little bit more, but you get the really, really good product. And that's where they are, and they make them all in the butty there. Fantastic quality and lovely people too. Yeah, I really didn't want to announce Patreon at all. I did put a little thing on Facebook, and I had some lovely responses, and thank you to everyone concerned. Thank you so much. It's a last resort for me, really. Unfortunately, with my eyesight as it is, there's no guarantee I'll be able to drive again. I don't know whether these glasses that I'm getting are going to help that much. I don't know. I really don't know about the future, and I live on a boat in the middle of nowhere. So getting to and from work is awkward. I'm very limited to where I can work. The tourist attraction outside the ice cream farm is a reality, but it's seasonal, and it'll only be for a few months through the summer, especially with COVID, with the COVID restrictions that are on. So yeah, I really don't know. Just when I thought the light was on at the end of the tunnel, some bugger came along and turned it off. As is, always seems to happen to me, unfortunately. You'd have thought I'd have got used to it. You've got to keep smiling. Well, that wasn't easy. I was just doing some filming and my phone went. It was my daughter. I didn't want to tell Amy last night. I was in a bit of a mess, to be honest with you, last night, and I didn't want to tell her, but I've just had to break the news to my daughter that her dad is unemployed. But yeah, she's trying to be positive. I've got phone calls to make. That man on that boat there, Ian, is going to help me with some stuff. He's very intelligent with things like this, so he said he's going to help me. And John and Ange on the boat behind as well said that they try and help me. I've got no idea with things like this. I've never claimed a penny in my life, and I don't know how to do it. But we'll get there. Get by with a little help from my friends, as the Beatles said. I think it was the Beatles. I need a beer and it's only 10:15. I'm joking, folks. All right, boys. That must have been one hell of a party, I reckon. He's been on the bottle. I don't quite know what this netting's for, but I've noticed this has been laid out here just by Egg Bridge in Waverton. I really don't know. Obviously to protect something, but I don't know what. Well, we're just coming into Christleton now. Some beautiful homes here, beautiful houses, beautiful gardens. I do love this stretch of water. And you can see the willow is coming back into bloom. In the winter it's all stringy, but it's coming into bloom. It can be a bit of a pain, this tree. It's in the summer months, you can't see if there's any boats coming the other way, and it does block the canal. It's a bit of a pain, but it does look gorgeous. Yes, it truly is a beautiful stretch of water through here. I like more in here. Hello, little doggy. There's a boat you'll recognise. That's me mate Malcolm's boat. They're on their way shortly up the Manchester Ship Canal. And I think he's going to be sending some Malcam footage shortly. So that'll be good. Doesn't look like he's in. I've travelled the whole of the Shropshire Union with that boat. Well, that's it, we're moored up now just outside the Cheshire Cat. I'm getting the kettle on. To be honest with you, it's gone very, very cold. In fact, I'm freezing. So I put the heating on when I stopped earlier, so the boat is really nice and warm. So I'm just going to get the dog food and their water off the back of the boat again, and I'm going to have a nice hot coffee. Come on, boys. Good boys, come on, come on. Keep going. Yeah, we're all saying how cold we were, to be honest. It's freezing cruising down here, so I'm going to wrap up warm for the trip back, definitely. And I think I'm going to lock Chippendale in the boat. It's simply too cold. Dale was shaking. I had to get my cardigan quickly out of the bedroom and wrap him up. So, no point in having them cold. I'm going to put them in the boat and they can have a nice comfy cruise home. Yeah, I have mentioned on a previous vlog, but you can see that building there with the white fascia on. That's the home of the first narrowboat hire company in the UK. Not sure of dates and everything, but yeah, that's where it was based. It's now a little bit of an eyesore in what is quite a beautiful area. It's nice round here. Very nice. Well, Daily Whaley hasn't gone to the loo, so I suppose that'll be another walk when I get back to the marina. But I'm going to go and get a cardigan on. I'm going to get a pair of gloves out of the boat as well. And we're going to get cranking it back to the marina. And I'm leaving the boys in the boat. I might have to train Chip and Dale, I think, to steer the boat, so I could stay in the boat and they could steer it back. That'd be good, wouldn't it? We left the Cheshire Cat probably about an hour ago, maybe a little bit more, and as you can see, I'm live on Facebook on my Chuggabug page at the moment, so I thought I'd better do some filming for the vlog. But there's quite a few people there enjoying the live stream of the cruise. We left the Cheshire Cat possibly just a little over an hour ago, and we're just heading towards the Golden Nook now, the moorings, on our way back to Tattenhall Marina. So yeah, thought I'd better do some filming for the vlog as well. We're coming up to the Nook now, so we'll have to slow it down. We're probably about an hour away from the marina now, but I've made a big mistake. When I left, I forgot to make myself a gin and tonic for the return trip. Never mind. I'll have to make up for it when I get back. But I think it was a good decision to actually come out today. It's probably done me good. But tomorrow I've got a lot of paperwork and a lot of phone calls to make, so it's one of them, innit? Right, I haven't done a lot of filming because, as I said, you can see my tablet set up there. I'm live on the Facebook channel. We're nearly back at the marina now. Yeah, 5-10 minutes we'll be turning into the marina. It's been a lovely cruise back, but it is cold, so I'm quite looking forward to mooring up then, pouring a gin and tonic and putting the heating on, to be honest. You can see Ian behind. He's not too far behind, and John and Ange are just behind him. So yeah, it's been a nice day, and as I said before, I'm glad I went out in the end. It's probably cleared my head a little bit, put me in a better place for what I've got to do tomorrow. So yeah, another day.